Yes.
We've had an excellent day so far. So many great matchups, and I expect nothing less out of this one.
No, that's exactly what we're going to see. Riley Bizot was tremendous in his semifinal game. In fact, I did write his name down correctly on my list. He really stuck out in the Celtos division, but so did Justin Hall. Justin Hall did a great job defensively in his route to get here. So this is going to be an interesting comparison. Bizot was definitely strong on the offensive side, Hall on the defensive side. And we've seen a few of those matchups and how teams kind of adjust to take one another on. I'm very interested to see how this one breaks down.
Yeah, exactly. The one play that sticks out in my mind by Riley Bizot is just that when he took control of the goaltender and did the double pad stack plus the poke check, he's a gutsy player. He's not afraid to risk it. So that could be a factor in this upcoming game.
That was the play that I still think got Bizot into this third round was that double pad stack with the poke check. He just fed off that from there, Brandon, and it was really the snowball rolling down the hill from that point.
Yeah, it's crazy to see how much momentum could really shift in factor in a game where you really can't allow the other team to really string together a couple of good plays in a row because that could end up being a free falling.
Well, when you take a look at how this division sets up, the winner of St. John and Lethbridge will take on the winner of Edmonton and Erie for the Celtos division. And when you look at all the action we've seen today, Brandon, I think there each division kind of builds off one another as the day goes along. And as the divisions have piled up, we're seeing everyone almost trying to top what they've seen before. That last game between Dylan Champagne and Sean Spearing, the Teton and the Peets, was an unbelievable back and forth contest. And now to see this one coming up next, you got to believe that Bizot and Hall want to put on a show for the fans.
Yeah, exactly. And with this tournament moving along, not a lot of people are left standing remaining in this tournament, and all of them that are very talented. It takes a lot to make it into the third round in this tournament. So all our competitors are highly skilled.
Yeah, at the end of these next two games, we're going to be down to 8 teams left. And remember, we began this tournament 2 weeks ago today with 64. I mean, how this has come through in a single elimination tournament has been incredible to see to this point, Brandon. I think that everybody involved, from the CHL to V Zion to everyone that's had a part in this, has to be so proud with what they have seen so far. And with 8 teams left after these next two games, this sprint to the finish from Monday to Thursday is going to be electric.
Exactly. It's almost hard to believe we're already there, Reed. As I'm going to miss our time together, but we still have lots of action to go.
I know. Does anyone else feel like the month of December is just flying by? But yeah, you're right, Brandon. We do have a ton of action left. And this is going to be the kickoff to that. It is the Celtos division. The St. John Sea Dogs in the blue, trimmed with the white and black. It is the Lethbridge Hurricanes in the whites, trimmed with the red and blue. And it's Hall with the puck to open it up. Sea Dogs steals. They try to bring it across the line. Wheatcroft takes it right back. Rotating high. Addison delays, fires. That one blockered aside. Puck taken out of the corner and swept loose to the line and now out as Addison will regroup for the Hurricanes in neutral ice. Addison hits the brakes in the offensive end. Turns. That one broken up and away go the Sea Dogs. Potential for a 2-on-1. Shots held off on the doorstep as Petacek won't let that through. Puck up ahead. Driven wide by Hall. Around back of the St. John goal, and it's Poirier who takes it. Wheatcroft gets run into. And Savoie couldn't get that forward any further. Hall back in. Wheatcroft on the deflection is going to knock that one in. And now the question's going to be, does it count?
Yeah, this is a goal where they might have to go upstairs. I'm not quite sure if he actually uses his stick on the play to knock it down, or it might have just hit off his shoulder. We'll take another look at this.
Well, technically, as long as he didn't direct it intentionally past Jones, it counts. But from what we've seen in the tournament so far, I'm not even going to try to make a guess.
Nope.
We've got a good goal. Wheatcroft will take it. And Hall and Cousins will grab the assist, Brandon. 1-0 for the Lethbridge Hurricanes.
Yeah, I want to say he headbutted the puck into the net on that play.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that. We've seen that before where it's gone off a helmet. I remember this year, I think it was Jack Studnicka for the Bruins scored one off the face. As Savoy will try to bring that ahead. Doesn't work, and it's brought right back in by the Hurricanes. Chance in front, and that one couldn't be converted by Auculier. Now it's the Sea Dogs back the other way. Puck rolls into the corner. And Auculier fires it up ahead. Working wide into the offensive zone. Barlage had that knocked loose. Boyko after it, taken by Villeneuve. Villeneuve to the front, the forehand. Tadachuk split out and got just enough of it. Villeneuve around the net once again. McDonald for McCallum. Drive, save, and oh, Tadachuk. He caught that as it rolled off his stick.
Yeah, you really need to watch this top pairing defenseman for the St. John, as Villeneuve and Roy both drafted in this past NHL draft.
And a scramble in front is going to lead to a Sea Dog goal. It comes off of Tadachuk, rolls loose, and then Joshua Waugh is able to knock that in. Drouard and Kotkov will pick up the assist as Waugh just in the right place at the right time to tie the game at 1.
Yeah, they say to be able to win games, you need a little bit of puck luck, and that's exactly what happened there. Is that you can't be in a better spot than that, as it was just a little flick shot, and the hitting off the pads, causing a rebound, and St. John will bury that 9 times out of 10.
Puck taken on the back end for the Hurricanes off the draw and driven forward by Arntzen. Arntzen looking forward again off the scramble and neutral ice. Puck gets tossed all the way down. McCallum's there for St. John. McCallum looks up, finds a man. St. John kind of ragging the puck in neutral ice. Kotkov there. And Kotkov will carry on left wing side. Swept away from him. Couldn't get the puck quickly to Thacker. The Waugh plays it in front. And that'll be taken around the back by Arntzen onto Thacker. And now up ahead. Ooh, 2 members of the Hurricanes ran into each other. Bit of a Keystone Cops moment. Vandervlay the other way, 2-on-1. Tries it, and Tadachuk makes the stop.
Yeah, you're really seeing teams start to use their defensemen to dive and try to break up that cross-crease pass.
Thacker to Nash. Back for Thacker, and that one ended up in the corner. Sea Dogs looking to break forward. Drover into the offensive end with a man breaking to the front. Drover tried it himself on goal to flip short side. Wouldn't go. Nash up ahead. Down to 3:15 left in the first. Nash drives, blocks, second chance, and that one's stopped by Jones. McDonald working his way forward. Tried to touch it past Addison, who steals. Just over 2 minutes left in the opening frame. This one's going to be dumped down the rink, icing against the Lethbridge Hurricanes.
Yeah, so far it feels like this opening period has really flew by with 2 goals in this one for each team.
Draw one, back to the line to Roche, to the middle, and that shot blocked on the way through. Picked up low in the zone, centered. Barlage was there to take it away. Taken right back by the Sea Dogs. Now Barlage trying to split the D ahead and does. Barlage on goal. What a poke check from the backside. Barlage tried it into the middle with 5 seconds left in the period. It's taken around the end boards. Dorrington's there off the goal post from Barlage, and that is where the first period is going to come to an end. We're all tied up at 1, Brandon, and we got a good back and forth hockey game going.
Yeah, exactly. Both teams are leaving it all out on the ice. So many great opportunities and a lot of big stops with both goaltenders at both ends right now.
Thanks for tuning in to the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. Be sure to follow the Canadian Hockey League on Instagram and Twitter by following CHL Hockey, and stay connected on Facebook by following the Canadian Hockey League. What are you expecting for period number 2 here, Brandon?
Well, I figure both teams have really figured each other out. I think we'll start to see a little more scoring chances when teams take a little more risk to try to get something going offensively. So that could be an uptick factor in the goal factory.
And it feels like that's the balance you have to strike here in the Memorial E Cup, is weighing how you can get up the ice and get those scoring chances without putting yourself at too much risk of a counterattack.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like our first game of the day was a huge offensive flair, and that's just because both teams, they want to score a lot more than they want to defend.
Off the draw, puck taken along, Poirier twisting into the offensive zone. Jeremy Poirier into the left wing corner. Drouard into the middle for Waugh, and Tedachuk makes the stop. Whoa, he had to be quick on that one as Waugh let loose from the top of the slot.
Yeah, that was an excellent offensive opportunity right there.
Kotkov in the faceoff circle against Cousins, and that shot was blocked on the way through. Now driven by Kotkov to score. From the left wing circle, Kotkov unloads. Tedachuk wasn't able to get across for that one. 2-1 for the Sea Dogs.
Yeah, he got everything on that puck right there. As their first shot attempt was blocked, they regained the puck right away. A couple swift passes. It looks like even between the legs to set up Kotkov on there. And Kotkov was just all alone in the slot and just heaved everything he got into that puck. And that now it's going to be a lead for the Sea Dogs.
Vladislav Kotkov from Drouard and Waugh to open the scoring in the second period. Gives St. John a 2-1 lead with 17:40 to play in the period. Puck right back in over the line is quickly onto it of the Hurricanes. They want to get this thing knotted back up as quickly as they possibly can. Auculier bring it back to the line. He'll get it back for the one-timer. Now Cotton steps down. And the puck will be played around the back as Poirier. Jeremy Poirier up for Drouard. Drouard can't get that through the crowd. Now it'll be played loose. And danced away to the front of the net. They score! A steal in the corner leads to an open man in front, and no mistake made on that one. Charles Savoy will find the back of the goal as Kotkov and Drouard stay hot in this game.
Yeah, that was just a phenomenal play to avoid the hit. And of course, there's one man all alone in front of the net. Just that pass was on a tee. And that was an easy goal for the Sea Dogs as they increase their lead 3-1.
So now some work for Justin Hall and company as Gambit's on the draw. Has that one away. Puck played back for Thurston, who gets across the line for Cambeats. Now to Thurston, they score! Right back at you. The Lethbridge Hurricanes certainly not going to go quietly in this one, as Trevor Thurston from Cambeats and Stringer has them back within a goal.
Yeah, Justin Hall desperately needed this one back. It looked like the Sea Dogs are really starting to gain momentum, and this goal will almost silence them as he strikes back within one. Just a beautiful shot too, Reed.
Yeah, not much you can do on that one if you're Jones in the St. John net. 13:26 to be played in the second period. Puck played up ahead. Stolen by Villeneuve. Burns on for Reynolds. Penalty coming to the Hurricanes. Burns in over the line. Dances away from one. Back for Villeneuve. In front. Shot around the back from Reynolds. They'll keep possession of the puck. Burns has a look out high. Finds Villeneuve, who walks in. He'll turn back and play low. Villeneuve along the line. Rude shot, and that one wide of the net. Finally touched up. 11 minutes to play in the second. Hurricanes go to the box for a charge. St. John to the power play.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't a momentum killer for Lethbridge right now, as they were starting to string together some great plays, uh, but now they have to kill off this penalty.
Ryan Nash did come from a long way away to make that hit, which is why he got flagged for the charge. And Addison cuts through neutral ice. Addison wide, right wing side. Wanted to center the puck. It's at the side of the goal. Reynolds runs him over. Bissot is there as well as the Sea Dogs battle to get the puck to the power play. And now they do. Bissot into the offensive end. Playing along, wanted Reynolds. That one's stolen away. And a chance for it again, shorthanded. Erased quickly. Bissot tried to knock that through the crowd. Taken right back by the Hurricane. Time quickly expiring on the man advantage. 10 seconds left in it. Cousins into the offensive zone. Tries to turn and fire. That one's stolen away, and Reynolds will have it in behind his own net. We're even in full 5-on-5 with 8.5 to go in the second period. St. John with a 3-2 lead. Drouard, it's been his line that's done all the damage so far. Puck played up ahead. Aculier has a look out front, drives, pile up at the net. Barlage takes it, tried to center it. That one away from the traffic. Kept alive. Boyko steps on. Played that one up and over the top. Drouard up ahead. Kotkov has a lane to the net to the backhand. Oh, what a finish. Vladislav Kotkov makes it a 4-2 St. John lead.
Yeah, what an unbelievable move by Kotkov on the play to really deke out the goaltender as he came in all alone, brought it in from the outside to the house, and then it was forehand, backhand, back in the net it goes. Jeez, what a miraculous goal there by the Sea Dogs. They are not going away anytime soon.
And they bubble the lead back to 2 with 6:08 to go. Drouard, who's been all over the ice for the Sea Dogs, picks up the helper. And 5.5 remain now in the second period. Villeneuve. Up ahead, Vandervlay. Wanted Drover. It'll be across the line, but taken back into neutral ice as the Sea Dogs look for a controlled rush in. Through a couple. They'll have the chance in now. Go to the front. They score. Make it 5-2. The patience in neutral ice paid off. The pass across the front from Lawrence to Vanderplay is driven home.
Yeah, that was a great cross crease pass. Nothing the goaltender could have done on that one. As it looked like he had to shoot very quickly on that. He had the defenseman right in front of him, but he got the shot off quickly and back of the net. And it looks like the Sea Dogs might be running away with this one, Reed.
The Sea Dogs are starting to press the advantage here. And they got to be feeling like they might start putting the toes into the fourth round, into the Celtos Division Final. But still time for Justin Hall to get himself back on the board. And oh no, technical difficulties as one of the players' connections was lost. And I'm not exactly sure how we're going to work that. There may have to be a a first period of a game played between these two with the score at 5-2.
Yeah, exactly. I believe this happened already in the tournament. I want to say last Saturday. So it's nothing that we haven't seen before, and this could be a great opportunity for Lethbridge.
So Lethbridge may get a fresh start in a game as really it was just about the end of the second period, a 5-2 St. John lead. So they'll have to reset and essentially start up a new game here and play one period of it to decide who's going to be the first entrant into the Celtos Division Final, whether Justin Hall can make the comeback or not. But Riley Bizot, as you were mentioning, Brandon, has really started to press the advantage.
Yeah, this could be an excellent opportunity for Justin Hall, who almost like you were saying, gets a little bit of a fresh start. Uh, quitting this game and then moving on to the next. He doesn't see the scoreboard, so that's not going to be a factor for him in his mindset. He could turn it around here.
So it'll be on us here, Brandon, as we're going to have to sort of manually keep track of this score 5-2 for Riley Bizot and the St. John Sea Dogs, as we're going to start up another game and essentially just recover to a first period. They'll play out the first period, and the score on the board will not be the score of the game. Brandon, you and I will keep the fans updated on the score of the game as it goes along.
Exactly. I got the memory of an elephant, Reed, so you can trust me.
Excellent. All right, very good. So 5-2 for St. John. It looks like Justin Hall is back ready to go. We're just awaiting Riley Bizot back into the game, and hopefully we can get that done and up and running here shortly to get this game rolling again. And yeah, we just have the official word coming in now. Only one period will be played, and the score remains 5-2. So it looks like we were on the right track there, Brandon.
Exactly. And it makes me wonder, like, how much of a difference is this really going to play a factor in the game, starting a new period in a brand new game? You know, like I feel like this could work for both teams on the ice.
Yeah, it absolutely could. I mean, you're going to see 0-0 on the board, so Justin Hall might be able to treat this like it's an absolute fresh game. But certainly, he is going to have a lot of pressure on him because he's got to make up 3 goals.
Yeah, so he knows time is going to be a factor. He's down to his last period coming into this, and if he loses, he's out. That's the way the tournament has been. It's an elimination game, so I expect him to leave it all out on the line.
Yeah, you got to believe single elimination tournament. There's only one way to advance. You have to win the game, and it looks like from what we can see on screen, there may be something developing here. It may be that Riley Bizot and Justin Hall have reconnected, and yep, it looks that way. So I think we're just moments away from getting this going again, and that is great news. As we were able to find the connection once again.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very tight day. Lots of excitement today for both of us and all our viewers hanging on. So just a little bit of a pause, a little break to catch our breath before we jump right back into it.
Well, still 4 periods to go. The end of this game, which will be played as the first period of a new game, and then we'll have Edmonton and Erie for the last spot in the Celtos division. And it looks like we are almost ready to go here once again. And Brandon, you got to expect a little hiccup here and there, but this one resolved pretty darn quickly as we're going to get back to gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with what this year has been. Everybody's working remotely. There's going to be a little bit of a hiccup every once in a while, but we're ready to get right back into it.
Okay, so here we go. It'll be the St. John Sea Dogs again in the blue, trimmed with the black and white. The Hurricanes in the whites, trimmed with the red and blue. And as we get this going again, the score is going to stay 0-0, but it is in fact 5-2 for St. John. We're playing this one period to decide who goes to the Celtos Division Final, and Justin Hall has got to make his way back from 3 goals down. As Kotkov looks over for Waugh. Puck is going to be played up ahead for Cousins. Cousins dances his way into the offensive zone. Hall into the corner. Looking out front, taken away by Kotkov. Right back by Hall. In front, Wheatcroft almost got one back. Drouard. Up ahead, Kotkov. Turns the puck low. 16:40 to be played. Waugh in front. Kotkov looking for it, can't get it there. And it'll be Wheatcroft out for Addison. Addison trying to turn the edge on Rude. Gets to the front, jams it at the goal, but Jones stays tight on the goal line. Now Reynolds tries to jump around a defender. Didn't have enough to get possession of the puck. Boyko into the offensive zone. Puck poked away from him. Addison's there as well. Boyko after it. Barlage waits, looks out high. Now Addison drives. That off of a blocker. Taken loose on the boards, down to 13:20 to play. And Brandon, this clock quickly the enemy of Justin Hall.
Yeah, exactly. That's he's not only battling the Sea Dogs, but the clock, as we all know by now, it moves pretty quick in the Sea Cup.
Culier up ahead, had Barlage there. That's swept back loose. Burns looking to transfer out and does. McDonald over the line, run into, keeps going. Back to the line. They'll find Bizot stepping down, and that one across the front of the goal and out the other side. 10:15 to go. Lethbridge needs 3. And they're going to take a penalty. It's going to make it a whole lot more difficult here as Thacker got a stick in, and with 9:50 to go, Bizot's got a chance to extend this to a 4-goal lead.
Yeah, this is an excellent opportunity for the Sea Dogs to really run away with it and put a stamp on it. It looks like we might have lost connection again, Reed.
Oh boy. I'm not sure how this is going to be dealt with, because we were down to 9:50 left to play. It would have been a really hard road for Justin Hall to come back in the game. Um, this is going to be a tough one, and we're going to have to wait on a little bit of guidance here, Brandon.
Yeah, this is a very tough call to play.
So we're just waiting on official word. As it looks like the connection has been lost for the second time here, and yeah, you wonder if there's even a point in trying to connect for a third time with the way this has gone. But we're going to send things to break, and we'll come back and let you know how all this wraps up when we return to the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia.
For 60 teams across North America, pursuit of this trophy is at the top of their list. It's a goal they aim for when they first pull on a team jersey. It's not an easy road, from training camp to the grind of the regular season, the hopes of a long playoff run leading to a league championship. This 9-month journey brings out the best, and all focus is on the final step. If the Stanley Cup is the holy grail for the National Hockey League, the Memorial Cup is the elusive prize for junior hockey. Weighing just over 40 pounds, this symbol of excellence is engraved with over 3,000 names that tell a story of the young men who have competed for it. Young hockey players have dreamt of winning this title, of being named champion. Icons of the game have challenged for it, but fell short. The cup was first handed out in 1919 to honor and remember those that gave their lives fighting World War I. In 2010, the Canadian Hockey League rededicated it to the memory of all fallen Canadian military personnel. For many players, this is the summit, the best they will ever be, the highest mountain they will conquer. For others, it will be a chapter in a career about to unfold at another level. The list of winners is impressive. Powerhouse teams that delivered. Surprise teams that weren't expected to contend. Teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is the Memorial Cup.
Welcome back to the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. So the solution has been delivered. We are going to play 10 minutes of the first period in a new game. And again, add up the score. So as we come in, it's 5-2 in favor of the St. John Sea Dogs and Riley Bizot. So we'll get through the first half of the first period this time. And at that point, the game will be decided and the score will be added, and that will decide who goes through into the division finals for the Celtos. Brandon, it's a little bit unconventional, but hey, it's the situation we're in, and we roll with it.
Exactly. That pretty well goes with this year, how we all had to make different sacrifices and changes to our regular routines. And just like this game, however, we're still going to finish it, and we will have a winner, Reed, in 10 minutes.
This is going to be really tough on Justin Hall because he needs 3 goals in 10 minutes to be able to send it to an overtime period as Kotkov and Cousins on the draw, and that's going to be taken by Wheatcroft. Up for Cousins. His shot. Stopped there by Jones. Puck carried along and out of the zone. It'll be taken through. Kotkov was looking for it. That's swept away as we've got 8.5 left to play. Addison across the front of the net. That one turned wide. Cousins there. Wheatcroft laid it out to the top. Trapped there and kept alive. Addison was looking for it. And this one will be skated on and into the offensive end. Stolen right back. Hurricanes looking for something here as Jones has to get out on top of it. Puck stolen away by Cousins. Can't get it to go. Down to 6 minutes left for Hall. He's got to get 3, and icing waved off as that one just too slow. Headed down the rink. Hall up ahead. Stripped loose by Leonard. Leonard in over the line for Waugh. Waugh dances to the front. That one won't go. And now down to 4.5 to go. Puck taken. Drapeau off the boards. Collected by Pavilko. Got run over. Green light check from Waugh. Puck into the offensive end. 3 minutes just over to left. Boyko trying it in front. Puck stripped by Waugh. Reynolds looking up ahead with it again. St. John really just need to keep possession at this point. And Boyko will turn the other way. 2:05 left to go. Puck gets banked down the rink. This one will be icing. 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, just a little reminder, it's 5-2 right now for the Sea Dogs.
Thank you, Brendan. Thurston off the face-off. Shot stopped by Jones. Puck played out top. Paul's knocked loose. Savoy can't get to it. 50 seconds left. Puck brought forward. Lethbridge really up against it now. They've got to get possession and get one. Down to 10 seconds to go. And that is going to do it. Savoy will bring it forward for Burns. But this game is now officially over as Thurston will blast it down the rink. And the St. John Sea Dogs are going to head to the 4th round of the Memorial E Cup presented by Kia with that victory. And we'll come back with Riley Bizot, a victorious Sea Dog, after this.
Hello, Instagram. I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go.
Welcome back to the Memorial E Cup presented by Kia. One half of the Celtos Division Final has been decided. A little bit unorthodox, but Riley Bizot, a 5-2 victory over Justin Hall and the Lethbridge Hurricanes, and Bizot is standing by with our Brendan Scott.
Broadcast, tell me you just won 5-2. How are you feeling coming out of that one?
Feel pretty good, but kind of bad about the Wi-Fi situation though.
Yeah, that's okay. It happens to all of us, right? Again, it feels like you got into a very hot start that really carried you throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And tell me, starting off into like a brand new period like that, how weird was that for you? Did it change your mindset at all in the game?
Yeah, it's kind of weird just coming back into it, I guess. I don't know. It's just
What are you going to do differently coming into the next round?
not much. Just keep the same for the most part.
Well, it looks like we're out of time, Riley. I want to thank you for joining me on the broadcast. And again, congratulations on your victory.
Yeah, thank you.
Riley Bizot and the St. John Sea Dogs advance to the Celtos Division Final. Their opponent will be decided in the next one, the Erie Otters, the Edmonton Oil Kings, and that matchup is coming up next.
Hello, Instagram.
I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go.
Welcome to the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. It's been a long day of action in the third round where we've gone through each division to decide that final. And now we come to the last game of the day, the Celtos Division Final. The last half of it will be decided. Brandon Hoffman and the Erie Otters, Jalen Lupin and the Edmonton Oil Kings. It's